Wait, so what was the topic you said you want to talk about?
Oh, I was just gonna say that like how like I got COVID, but I didn't get any symptoms, so I think like I'm special. That was it. That was really nuts. I just feel like it shows that my biology, maybe even my genetics, is just predisposed to like fighting off bacterias and viruses.
I mean, I guess so. I mean, I guess you're right in one sense, but I don't know if that makes you super special.
I mean, did you get symptoms?
I did.
And
All right, well, fair
okay,
enough.
wait. What is the percentage of people
Well, yeah, but I
with
mean,
COVID?
well, I guess it depends how you define special. If special is just like in the minority, then yeah, fair enough.
All
You're
right,
special.
then what else do you consider special?
I don't know, like in the minority, but a very, very, very small minority, and with some sort of I don't know. I've never thought what makes somebody special.
Oh,
I
actually,
mean,
it's not even that special. It said more than 30% of infected patients have no symptoms.
yeah, like, I thought it was decently common,
Yeah,
and even if it was lower, I don't want to say I don't mind getting symptoms as long as they don't like kill me or
like
do intense
die.
bodily damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
because
Damn
like,
it.
what if you're like in a bar like 30 years from now and you're talking about reminiscing about COVID and you're talking to somebody and like, yeah, like I had horrible symptoms, like yeah, it was just really, really bad, and then you just say, oh, for me, no worries, I had no symptoms. Like, I don't know, you just want people to share the same sort of.
That's true. Also, I wonder in like,
Carlos,
hello, how's it going?
where are you? Where am I? There I am.
Hey,
good.
I'm in
Good.
Atlanta in my place, and I'm guessing you guys
Yeah,
are in Asheville.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Like I was telling Chad, I got COVID last week, but I didn't get any symptoms or anything.
Oh wow, were
Mhm.
you fully vaccinated and all that, or no?
Yeah, so I just got my third vaccine in the beginning of January, so I'm thinking maybe like because it was so close to it, maybe that helped, but I don't know.
Yeah, but you're feeling all right.
Yeah, I never got anything. My sister got like a cough and like kind of cold symptoms and stuff like that. But even she had one day that she felt pretty bad, but she felt all right. She had a cough after that, but nothing too crazy.
Cool. That's good, man. Chad, I need for you to move your car.
Welcome to The Random Show, a podcast where two college buds talk about anything that pops into their mind. You will probably not learn anything here, but will at least get a chuckle. So get ready for the randomness.
Can you get your PhD taken away? Is that possible? Or
I think so. I think
well, I know you can get like your licenses revoked if
yeah,
you're
you
like
can
a
get licensed.
doctor or lawyer,
I feel like you
but can you
probably
get like your
could.
PhD taken away? I don't know.
Can you get?
I mean, I feel like you have to do something really, really bad for that to happen if it's possible, obviously. But
Wait. It's rare for a university to strip a student of his or her degree, but it does happen.
I guess it makes sense. I guess the university can just say, like, we don't want to be associated with that person anymore. Or
That, or I guess it's more like, I guess like plagiarism's like a big one. Like taking credit for someone else's work and stuff like that.
yeah,
Or like if you get your PhD and like it turns out your research paper was like all plagiarized or something like that. I'm sure, like even though they gave you a PhD, I'm sure they would be like, well,
yeah. Well, then it becomes tricky because then if the school like takes away the PhD, then they're admitting that they completely missed that the paper was plagiarized in the first place, which is like it seems like a big thing to miss if you're like giving out PhDs.
yes, but I feel like at least there they have the narrative, like they can control the narrative. Because if you knowingly are like, let's not revoke it because it makes us look dumb, and like somehow later down the line a reporter, it sounds even worse.
That is true. it's like a big game of like what do they call it? Mental chess. Well, we could try to get a PhD in linguistics. I mean, there are a good amount, I'm sure. So I think one again, whether it's a real PhD or not, would definitely respond. Um, we would just have to. That would be kind of fun. Yeah. Do you remember when we did the one live episode, and that guy came on from like England, and he said he was like a comedy show scout, and he was on like our show for like 5 minutes, and they just fucking laughed.
Was I do remember that, but wasn't there another guy too, or was that the same guy?
Yeah, there was a, no,
there was a guy who
from,
was
like,
there for like a while though, from like
yeah, he was
India.
from,
No.
no, like Lebanon or something, or Libya.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was from Libya. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he
it
was
was
pretty
cool
cool.
to have him, but
Yeah.
oh, you're
I mean,
right, because we just like kept asking him about like how it is in his country and stuff like that.
Yeah. We asked him about Gaddafi, which I feel like that's the one thing that you should like. I don't know. If I was a Libyan, I feel like if I brought it up in conversation, it's like the one topic that people always ask you about is, oh, how was Gaddafi? And it's like the one topic you wish people would never ask about because it's just like
Yeah.
that's just a guess. I don't know. It's just like if you say like you're
Well,
like,
okay, you studied abroad, so when you were abroad, did you get any questions like that? And if so, about what topic?
well, yeah. I mean, if you say like in recent years, like well, yeah, even when I studied abroad, like you say you're American, I guess it's similar. Trump is a very popular question.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what do you think about Trump? Or so I guess it's similar. Yeah, you do get kind of sick of people asking you just because you're American. What do you think about Trump?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's the same. It's similar, but seems like it could be that if like your country has a dictator or a person they're known for, that would be annoying if every time you said you're from that country, somebody asked you about that person. Like,
Hey,
yeah.
quick, what is that picture like behind you on your left, like top left?
That one.
Yeah.
I think that's my stepbrother Brandon when he was a kid.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
What does it look like from this distance?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe Gandhi.
I have a picture of Gandhi hanging in my room.
I mean, because it's like so far away and it's kind of pixelated and it just looks like a bald person and it kind of looks like a mustache.
Yeah,
So,
actually, that was my reasoning for. I didn't put that picture there, but if I had put that picture there, that was my reasoning. Is that from this distance, it looks like Gandhi. So every time I talk to somebody and they have this distance that you have to that picture, they think it's Gandhi. They think I'm some sort of like,
dude,
I don't know, very
I'm gonna take
altruistic or.
dude. I'm gonna like do a screen capture of it and then I'll send it to you so that like you can actually see.
Yeah,
because
I'm not seeing it, but I think it's just because I know that it's not a picture of Gandhi. So obviously my perception is like jaded, I guess, by that. But
yeah,
I have a picture of, and then next to him, I have a picture of Nelson Mandela, and then after that, I've got a picture of Anne Frank or some other.
well, you see, mine's not like that far fetched because like I'm sure there's plenty of people who have Gandhi like on their wall.
Yeah, I think it's not like a. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's super far fetched, but I don't know. I just thought it was funny that Gandhi was what came out of your mouth when I asked you what did it look like? Because I was not expecting you to say Gandhi.
Well,
like
that or it just looks like a bald person.
Yeah.
Which I mean,
well, I guess I can see why you thought of Gandhi, but what if I just had bald people in my family?
well, I know your family. I don't think any of your family members are bald.
That's true. You do know my family.
At least from the family members I know of.
I do have a bald uncle.
Really?
But, well, I have a few actually, a couple. Frank's bald.
Yeah, but I meant like blood.
Yeah, so you think it'd be more likely that I'd have a picture of Gandhi than a picture of my stepfather in my room? Well, I guess
yes.
So. Actually, probably is more likely. Yeah.
What? I don't even have a picture of my dad in my room.
I don't either.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a good point, to be honest. Yeah.
Now, okay, if Gandhi was your dad, would you have Gandhi, or a picture of your dad, who is Gandhi now in this scenario, on your wall?
Well, I mean, if I actually had a picture of Gandhi, he was my dad, then I guess so, yeah. Are you asking me if I was Gandhi's son, would I voluntarily put a picture of Gandhi, my dad, in my bedroom wall?
Yes.
Probably not,
Hmm.
because it seems kind of like self-righteous to like put a picture of your dad, who happens to be like one of the most famous world figures for promoting human rights, I guess. And I don't even know I know what Gandhi did, but I don't know exactly what he was promoting,
I
to be honest.
I think just like peace, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say peace, but that seems way too general. But so
That
does human
does
rights.
that is
So
pretty general. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know, man. Here, I'll send you this picture. I tried to find a Gandhi picture that I really thought it kind of looked like it, but I couldn't.
Okay, 1 second.
All right. Let's see if I can send you that, and then.
But no, it's not a picture of Gandhi, unfortunately. It's a picture of my stepbrother as a kid. I mean, it's still a pretty good picture. Yeah. Wait, let me see this.
I mean, like that's what it looks like to me.
Dude, that looks nothing like it. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know.
you know what it looks like? It looks like an ultrasound
Well,
Like-
at first I thought it was like a painting of like
of Gandhi.
no, like a painting of like some like like I don't even know, man. All right, next topic.
Okay, what? Well, yeah. Okay, what should we talk about?
I don't know. I already gave you topics. It's your turn.
Did you?
I was the one
Well,
with
you-
COVID,
you
and I was
gave
the
me-
one with the Gandhi, and I was the one with Survivor.
Well, I was the one with the dad who came in.
That's true.
Well, I feel like I'm stalling here. I feel like I'm okay. Let me see if I can find. Oh, here we go. This is just came to my head because it happened to me today.
Don't forget to move your car.
Yes, I will move the car. Thank you.
Do you want to stop so you can go move the car?
No, I'll do it in a bit here. But thank you.
Well, I don't want you to get in trouble either.
No, I'll be fine. I
Okay.
mean, there's a chance I forget, but I don't think I'll forget.
Dude, I'm already calling it. You're gonna forget.
No, I won't forget. I won't forget.
Okay.
Have you ever had a horse lick you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Right? I feel like when we were in
Oh.
Kentucky, I definitely.
I didn't think they were big lickers, to be honest. I don't remember being licked, at least, but maybe they did.
Did I get licked? Maybe you're right. Maybe I didn't. But
I don't know.
I don't know. No, maybe you're right. Maybe I didn't. Did you get a horse to lick you today?
I mean, I didn't get it to. It just started licking me. Like I didn't like provoke it. I don't think to lick me, but yeah, it licked me.
So, 1 to 10.
It was actually really, really nice, to be honest. It's just this one horse that, because I work at this, I think I told you, I work at this horse farm now. And
I don't think you
I
did
did.
tell me that. What? When the what? Wait, is this the class that you were talking about?
class.
You were like, "Oh, I have a class to do."
No, that was different. I'll tell you about that as well, which has
'Cause
its own saga.
When
I
you
guess.
said that, I was like, "Oh, is he teaching
Oh,
English
tonight.
again?"
No,
Or-
I am
I
teaching English again. Yeah.
Okay.
I just like teach 2 hours a week, like 1 hour Wednesday night, 1 hour Friday night.
Gotcha.
But I also got a job at a horse farm. I started like 3 weeks ago, I think. It's cool. Yeah, it's like you just kind of take care of the horses, clean their stalls, and groom them occasionally, and bring them in and out of the paddocks and whatnot.
Yeah.
But there's
That's
one
pretty
horse there named. It's nice. Yeah, you're outside all day, and it's like physical, which is nice, and the people I work with are super cool. But there's this one horse named Clyde who just loves to lick you. Like he just like you can just stick your hand underneath his mouth and he'll just lick you. Which I'd never seen a horse do before. I don't have like huge horse experience, but like I have some. I've never seen a horse like be so keen to lick you, I guess.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, from what I remember, horses like to lick salt.
yeah,
Now
I think that's probably
that
what they're doing. Yeah.
begs the question: if you were out running around and you're like in the beginning of your shift, you should do an experiment. At the beginning of your shift, You should go up to Clyde and time yourself for like 30 seconds and see how many licks you get, right? And then at the end of your shift, after you've been like running around and are like super sweaty, like super salty, you should go back and time yourself and see which one like gets more licks out of Clyde.
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, that's pretty much what I did for my senior research project. And I have a degree in biology now.
Yep, true. That's and it's a win-win. I get licked, and Clyde gets to lick. So
gets salt, gets minerals.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But I don't think it'd be much different, to be honest. Because even like when I get there first thing in the day, I mean, his licking is pretty constant. So, but he might lick faster, I guess, after I've been sweating the whole day. Maybe like a more vigorous lick. Or something. But, yeah.
Just like yes, it's like an ice cream cone in a hot sun.
Yeah, like so Clyde's like the kid, and I'm like the ice cream cone.
Yeah, and you're melting, and he's like not trying to let the ice cream run down. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm okay with that analogy. Yeah. I don't mind being his ice cream cone. Because, but no, he's a really cool horse. He's super chill, like super chill. All the horses are super chill, to be honest. Not all of them, most of them. The ones I've interacted with to like a higher level, I guess, are super chill. There's one called Poppy, who's like a pony, and she is the cutest horse I've ever seen, dude. I mean, she looks like a horse you'd find if there was like not a princess horse in a fairy tale, because those are usually big and like really strong, obviously. And she looks like a horse that you would find like a talking horse that would be like your companion in like a fairy tale, like the donkey, like the donkey from Shrek, like a pony. And she's white. She's like pristinely white, and she's got the cutest little face. And really? She's just really cute. Yeah.
You got to take some pics and send them over. Are you allowed to take pictures of them?
I don't know, to be honest. I haven't tried.
Did you have to like sign a waiver saying that, like a disclaimer, you can't take pictures of the horses while they're?
No, but I do think that if my boss saw me really enjoying being licked by one of the horses and then taking pictures of
Yeah, that's true. Also, you've only been there 3 weeks, so maybe like after the year mark, I think like that's probably like not so weird, but like in 3 weeks, like you might be considered like the weird horse person. You know, you don't want to like start off with like a bad reputation. That's
true. That is I imagine a bad reputation to have. Yeah.
Well, maybe not if you're working at a horse farm.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess it's probably good to be a horse person, but but I don't know if I'm becoming a horse person. I just like the horses; they're cool and they're cool to work with. And hey, buddy.
Bear. Hey, buddy. Oh, is your stepbrother there? Are you about to get in trouble?
It's my stepmom. But
okay.
Hey, you're okay, buddy. You're okay.
Bear.
You're okay.
Woo!
Here. Bear. Shh, buddy,
Woo!
you're okay. Say hi to Carlos. Hey.
Woo!
You're okay. You're okay.
Hey, Bear. Bear. Bear.
I don't think it's working.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Bear.
Okay.
Hey, Bear.
Oh, there you go. All right, Bear. All right, well, I apologize. Might be best to cut that out, perhaps, because
we'll see, dude. If I can cut it out, I will. If not, like, I don't know if you've listened to this far into the last episode, but like my sister came in and we started talking about like.
I like that though. I thought it was cool.
Well, I was gonna cut it, but then I just couldn't because like how it like transitions to what we were talking, it just wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
I was like,
I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it. I was like, that's cool.
Well, it's just like genuine, I suppose, in terms of.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
Horses licking and stuff.
Yes, I was saying that.
Pony.
No, that's pretty much it. Just like the licking. It's just cool. I've never seen a horse like be so into licking your hand.
Are you allowed?
Like, more like a dog thing.
Are you allowed to ride the horses?
I don't think so. I mean, they are like performance horses, so people come during the day for lessons. and
Yeah.
like ride their own horses to like train them, I guess. But no, I just clean the stalls and the water buckets and feed the horses and
Yeah.
just do that sort of stuff.
That's pretty awesome, though. I mean,
Yeah, it's nice.
I always think working with animals is like very cool, and also if you're like walking around and stuff, like I couldn't see myself working in an office. Like it just
No, I mean
Gosh.
that's but especially because I was thinking my time here in Asheville was temporary. I was like, if I'm just gonna be here for a little bit, like
Yeah.
I'd much rather definitely work some sort of outside or physical job or and with horses is extra cool because yeah, you just get to interact with the animals and it's nice. Yeah.
that's cool.
And I learned how to drive a tractor, which is cool. There was one moment yesterday when I was like, it just seemed like such a classic like farm boy moment. Like I was out in one of the paddocks, and I was like, I had like the horse's bucket of water to like replace it. Like I looked up towards the mountains, and I just tossed the bucket of water out into the dry mud. And then like little bits of steam started to come up, and I was like, man, that felt like really cool.
Nice. It's like straight out of a movie.
Yeah, it felt like it, to be honest. I was like, yeah. So yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that's
And
awesome.
then-
Also, congrats on graduate school.
Oh, thank you. It does feel pretty good.
Is it
be
in
honest.
Asheville? I don't think I even asked like where it was.
The one that I've gotten accepted to,
Yeah.
is in Glasgow in Scotland.
Whoa, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm still waiting to hear back from a few more, like I think 3 more. But if I don't get in, if I don't hear back, I would definitely be happy to go to Glasgow.
Dude, Scotland would be awesome. So, how hard is it to apply? Because I've thought about it. Like after I graduated, just with like a bachelor's, I was
Mhm.
like, I wonder how hard it is to apply to like international schools and stuff like that. But
Honestly, it was super easy. I think it's a pretty similar process to like domestic. To
Okay.
be fair, I didn't apply to any domestic, so I'm not exactly sure if that's true. But
Yeah.
But Glasgow was like almost concerningly easy because I didn't have to write a personal statement.
yeah, it was just what like resume and stuff like that, or like I
Yeah,
guess
it was just your resume, your academic background, and then a letter of reference from just one person,
okay.
and that was it.
That's
I
pretty
mean, it was
awesome.
super easy. And the other ones I had to write personal statements for, but they're like 500 words, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
And they also need like letters of rec, obviously. But
Yeah.
that was honestly the hardest part. Is just thinking because it's been so long since we graduated from Stetson, of like contacting professors again, being like, hey, I know it's been like 4 years since I graduated, but like one of the professors I contacted didn't even respond to me. I emailed him like 3 times or twice, and he just never responded. Which
What
is
about-
fair enough. I mean, it's been 4 years, so.
What about the other ones? Did you get?
Oh yeah,
any-
I had one of my old Spanish professors respond and write a letter, which was very nice.
That's awesome. Did he remember you?
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
and she was awesome. I loved her. She was so cool. So like a really good and cool professor. Yeah,
I do wonder if any of my professors still remember me.
I'm sure they do. To be honest,
I was
like once you got like Dr. King, I'm sure remembers you, dude.
I don't know, dude. Like I know he knows me or he knew me because we spent a lot of time together.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's
I'm
still...
sure. I mean, I know they have a lot of students go through, but I'm sure they would still remember who you were.
Hey, what's up,
Right.
guys? Hey.
Hey,
Oh, Casey. Or not Casey. Wow. Chad says hello. What is this? Really? Congrats. Was this today?
wow. What happened?
She got a negative result on COVID.
Oh, congrats.
Should we throw you a party? Okay. Well, you're not gonna be here today, are you? No. All right, then. I guess someday.
Sounds like a pretty set plan. Sounds like really a well-defined party plan. Negative COVID party plan.
Yeah. You see, that's how I do my like planning. I'm like, I give you a little bit of hope. I'm like, yeah, we should do this. And I'm like, at some point.
Sounds like a great tactic. You're gonna make a great parent. Someday.
Someday.
Someday, son or daughter, I will tell you I love you. It won't be today. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. Oh, I signed up for this bartending class. I don't know if I told you that either.
I don't think so.
Well, I signed up for like weeks ago. And it's supposed to be like, it was supposed to be It's only 4 classes.
Yeah.
So it was Tuesday, Thursday, 2 weeks, like in a row. And each class, according to the email, was supposed to be like 3 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I honestly think I could be wrong, but I think this company is like a scam company, dude.
Really?
What happened? I don't think they are, but I think they are. Like, it's like I know they're not, but like
They're
I
just
think they are.
sketchy about it.
Yeah, like I went to the first class, and it's like in this tiny little office suite with like a bar, obviously, and like drinks, and like all they had us do in the first class. Like in the classes, because there's only 4 classes, and they're supposed to be 3 hours long. I went to the class. The teacher, I mean, I don't think you can call her a teacher, to be honest, based on my experience, but the person leading the class, she like printed out. She had like a study guide that she had printed out, which was an exact replica of the final test.
Yeah.
So she gave us the study guide, and she said, what I want you to do is copy this word for word onto your own paper. So we did that. So, dude, we did that. And then there's this little course book for the course. After we copied the study guide word for word onto our own paper, we opened the course book and she read the introduction to us word for word from the course book.
Okay.
And then we went back to the study guide and she read the study guide word for word to us. And we'd already copied down word for word onto our own paper. And that was the entire class.
Ah, man. And you've only been to one class.
Yeah, because it's finished now. Last night was the final one. And after that one, I like tried to call. I sent the school an email saying like, "Hey, I want to like request a refund just to see if it's possible because of this experience."
Yeah.
And they have not responded to my email.
Wait, I thought you said it was 4 classes.
It was. I only went to 1.
Why did you only go to 1?
Because after the first class, I was like, "This class like was horrible. If I gone to the other,
okay,
like, it would have been like,
yeah,
my request for a refund would have been so
right.
Good,
I'm getting it. Well,
but anyways, dude. I emailed them twice to get a refund. I called them, and the lady who we spoke to said, you have to email them. There's no other person here you can talk to about it. If they don't respond to your email, like, sorry. And I was like, what? I was like, what? What kind of company operates like that? Like, what? But I haven't heard back. So yeah.
I don't know. That is sketchy.
It's not like,
but like at the same time, like, I mean, that's kind of like what school is, anyways. Like, they're giving you the information. I mean,
well, yeah, but this is like like bartending isn't like I mean, it is knowledge based, of course, but it's like you would think it's such a practical skill that you'd want to get as much practical practice as possible. Like,
yes, but granted, it was like, that's why I was asking if like you had done more than one class, because maybe like the first class, how they structure it is like all like, no,
but like what she told us like what was going to come in the next class. So they give you like a list of 13 drink recipes, and those are the only recipes you learn during the class.
Yeah.
And one of them, this is actually pretty funny. One of them is called a blue motorcycle.
Yeah.
Which is not a drink that I even knew existed. Like, it's not a drink I even knew existed, or a drink I've ever heard somebody order at a bar. It's basically like half an ounce of like every single liquor, and like blue curacao, and like something else, I think. And I was like, dude, there is no way somebody actually orders this like at a bar. And then that night, I went to a bar and somebody had ordered a blue motorcycle. I was like, no way. But
dude, that's how they get you to stay. They like pay someone to go and just like order it so that it shows like
it's like their sleeper agent. Yeah. But anyways, they do teach you how to make 13 drinks, but they're all drinks that are like, it's like one of them's like a screwdriver, which is like just vodka and orange juice. I mean, it's not like that difficult to make. And one's like a tequila sunrise, which is tequila, orange juice, and something else, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's tequila, orange juice. Anyways, it just didn't really seem like it was like, I don't know, like it was really giving you. The worst part was, for me, like it advertised the class as being 3 hours, and the class only lasted like an hour and 15 minutes. So I was like, if you're going to advertise as being 3 hours, like, I mean, at least make it 3 hours.
Yeah. No, I guess I think that's probably the biggest like fault to them, is like not being the whole 3 hours, because you're paying for the 3 hours, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely.
And the other one, like the third. Oh, what?
I was just saying that was like, yeah. I don't know why I told this story. I just want like a huge against this school,
I think you're right. Like, but the thing is, like, a lot of these like certifications and stuff like that, like, it's stuff that like if you wanted to, you could probably learn yourself, but like you kind of have to be certified. And so pretty much like a lot of these classes, and I'm just talking about stuff like which it's not the same thing, but like I've been like certified for like forklifts, like using forklifts and stuff like that. And like a lot of these classes are pretty much just like going through the safety and then just talking about stuff and doing like practice once or twice, and then it's like, okay, now you're certified, you know. And so I'm thinking like 13 drinks. Yeah, I mean, unless you want to be like at a top restaurant, most likely 13 drinks will get you into like.
Well, I think that's the thing. I think my expectations like going into it were like way too high. Like I thought it was gonna be like I definitely think I had like higher expectations than what the course actually was meant to deliver on.
Yeah.
I guess. But it just blew my mind that the lady we called was like, "There's nobody else you can talk to," like, because she wasn't like the highest up of the company, and we were like, "Do you not report to somebody else? Like, there's not anybody who else we can talk." She's like, "There's nobody who handles refunds over the phone," and I was like, "That can't be true. Like, what sort of company operates like without having somebody to talk to about getting a refund?"
Oh my gosh!
Because then,
maybe they cracked it. Maybe that's how you're supposed to do it. Because then you
never. That's what I'm saying. It's like because if all you can do is send email, they can just ignore your emails, and they can obviously ignore your calls as well. Just say, "No, we're not going to give you a refund." But
like, can you imagine if Amazon did that and like to get a refund, you have to drive all the way to like headquarters and like ask in person, Jeff Bezos, like, can I get a refund?
Well, they probably wouldn't be a very successful company.
I don't know.
Right?
Probably.
Well, I mean, because refunds are part of. I mean, on one hand, a part of customer service, because obviously refunds happen for a good reason sometimes.
Yeah, because I think like if you like look at the number space, it's probably easier to give like a refund than to lose a customer. It probably costs like a lot more to lose a customer than it is to just give a refund.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah.
But not for them, because like they're a one-time service thing. So
right,
like
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Because like if they don't give you a refund and you hate them, like okay, you weren't gonna come back to them anyways because it was just a class.
Well, the other thing was like when the lady, like the teacher, was like reading it word for word to us. Like she didn't put any sort of character into it. She was just like so monotone, and I was like, bro, like at least like try to like spice it up a bit. Like I don't know,
with a
like
British accent.
Yeah, or just do something to make it a bit more sort of engaging. Like,
was she nice at least?
I mean, she was a person. Like she was just. I mean, she was just a person. Like she was nice, but like, it wasn't like superbly nice or like yeah, she was nice. Yeah, I mean,
she was a person.
Yeah, she wasn't like mean or anything. She wasn't like disrespectful, but she wasn't like But anyways, yeah. So I feel like I just vented for a little bit. So if I've totally ruined the mood for the episode, I apologize. But
I don't know. I think this episode doesn't really have a mood. I think we're just kind of going through random stuff like always, dude.
It's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
I'm sure there's going to be a topic that's gonna pop up out of nowhere. I just gotta look around my apartment and be like, "That's what we're talking about."
I do see you looking around. I'll look around mine as well and see what pops into my head from the visual clues.
Well, the first thing I see in my apartment is a little piñata. So yeah, piñatas are pretty cool.
Like pretty cool.
Like who would have thought? Like, you know what? We should fill a freaking, because in Mexico, the real piñata is like a jar, like a clay jar that you fill with with candy, of course, and then you put newspaper and just decorations around it. But who would have thought that would be a good game to put candy in a jar and put it up and make people hit it, you know?
Well, I mean, to be fair, it has two sides. One, you could say who would have thought about that, but when you think about it, it does sound really fun. And
it does sound fun, but then you also think about Mexico is not a third world country, but we're not rich or anything. A jar is a lot in Mexico. Who thought you know what? For my child's birthday, I'm gonna break a jar. Jars do a lot. That's true. Dude.
Well, maybe that's why they changed it to.
Yeah, now they do. Now they do more I think they do more paper mache kind of stuff. It's just newspaper, just put together a lot of newspaper.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, yeah, if you were the first person to sort of suggest the idea of a piñata at a party, it would definitely take some balls because you wouldn't know how people would react. It might be well, that's a horrible idea.
It's also very dangerous too.
Yeah,
because I mean, I have a feeling you probably don't have a lot of experience with it, but I have a pretty decent amount of experience. Yeah.
No, piñatas are pretty common, like growing up in like birthday parties here. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like more of a Hispanic kind of thing, but I really don't know because I
Well, maybe not.
didn't. Grow...
I definitely did some when I was younger, for
All
sure.
right, in your birthday parties, from the age of 0 all the way till 18, how many piñatas did you? Well, I mean, just a guesstimate. Did you like ever have at your birthday party?
I don't know, but more than one.
More than two?
I would say more than one, less than 7.
Dude, that's such a big range.
Well, I don't know.
That's like, it
don't...
could be half of my life, or it could have been 1 year.
I didn't think that I'd have to be having this conversation in the future, so I didn't keep track of how many piñatas I've busted.
And that's how you know you're not a real piñata person.
All right, how many piñatas have you busted?
I don't know, probably like more than 2, but less than like 6.
That is more accurate to me. I can't. Yeah.
But
I also think. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just saying, like, think how important it was if you were the first person to bring a piñata to a party. How important your candy choice it was in that piñata. Because, like, what if you chose just a really shit candy? Like, everybody busted open piñata, and they're like, "This candy sucks. This piñata sucks. This whole tradition sucks. We're not going to do it anymore."
Yes,
like,
but on the other side, since you're the first person to do it, you can get away with shitty stuff. Because no one ever has... They don't know what, the best thing is.
But you would still have had candy, like, just not...
No, because, like, dude, if I had to guess, the first piñata was probably, like, filled with, like, bananas or something.
What about a piñata that's full of tamales? Just fucking raining tamales.
Yeah,
that would be delicious.
That would be freaking awesome. But, like, if you think about it, like, if it's the first piñata ever in the world, anything you put freaking celery sticks in there, everyone would be like, "Whoa, this is cool."
No, even after all of our history of either 1 to 7 piñatas or 2 to 6 of busting up piñatas, if I had never even seen a piñata or opened one, and I busted it open and bananas fell out, I would be like, "Fuck this, dude. I am not about this piñata."
No, like, I think you're wrong.
I don't know.
I think you're wrong. I think we've optimized it now, so now it's hard to like look back at it, because now it seems crazy to us because it's like, of course, now we have like candy, like actual candy. So like we can't look back.
It's like the same thing as like if somebody just randomly put like a bucket on your front porch, and the bucket could contain anything, and you have no expectations because nobody's ever done that before, and you open the bucket and it's full of bananas. Like, I'm gonna be like, okay, right. It's stupid. Like,
okay, what about this? Before sliced bread, there was bread that was not sliced, and it was the hype. Everyone loved bread, but once someone sliced it, it was like, whoa. You can't go back. Yeah, like, you already got sliced bread now.
I don't think that's an exactly comparable analogy. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it is.
All I'm saying is, like,
in defense, I still enjoy a good piece of not sliced bread.
Well, yes, but like you can do so much more now. Sliced bread, like, that's why they say it's the greatest invention since sliced bread. Like, there's truth to it.
Just make sandwiches.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Well, no, and I guess slices, like, put butter on and stuff, but
toast,
anyways,
French toast.
That's true. French toast, true. I mean, I do see your point that, like,
grilled cheeses.
Well, yeah, that's just like a sandwich, but with cheese. But anyway, I see your point. That yes, because of our expectations of piñatas as they're full of candy, that maybe if the first piñata only had bananas, it would still be pretty cool. But
I think. I don't know. I think like the concept of hitting stuff was the fun thing, and then after it breaks, it's like, oh wow, there's a reward inside. So like, if it's the first piñata, it doesn't really matter what's inside.
Well, that is true, because yeah, the action is the fun part, I guess. Yeah.
And then as you keep growing,
I'm just saying, if you were like the first piñata person, if you really want to make a big splash, out of all the things you could choose to put in it.
Well, what I'm saying is they probably didn't have that many things to choose.
Well, they could put anything in it.
Well, I know, but what I'm saying is, like, maybe I don't know when piñatas were invented, but maybe back then they didn't have candy,
Well, yeah, they probably had other things other than bananas, like.
Well, I was just saying bananas, but you know what I mean? Like, it could have been freaking apples. I don't know.
I mean, apples would be better than bananas.
But it doesn't matter what it was. I'm just saying it was
Dude,
like
it says piñatas aren't even from Mexico. They're from China.
okay. I mean that doesn't do what? Are there no bananas in China? Well, it doesn't matter if it's bananas. I'm just saying that if you were the original person, you probably put something shitty in it because you're the original person.
Carlos, China is one of the centers of origin of banana.
Oh.
So maybe you were onto something before you even knew you were onto something.
I actually knew I was onto something.
Oh, well then you duped me. You had me totally duped. I thought I was weaving a web. I thought I was weaving a web for you to be caught in, but I think you've caught me in your weaved web.
Well, I'm sorry, Chad. I've been watching too much Survivor.
That is a Survivor move. That is a very big Survivor move. So what was the point of this whole piñata conversation again?
The point was that it's fun to swing a stick around blindfolded, and it makes for great YouTube videos when like someone gets hit.
It does do both of those. Although next time, if I ever get invited to a birthday party and the person asks me to bring a piñata, I think I'll fill it with bananas.
Also, I will say, as a kid, like if you were the one to like go first and you broke it like on your first swing, you felt like such a champ.
That's true. You didn't feel like the coolest kid in the party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how you determine social hierarchy.
Yeah,
is breaking piñatas. Yeah, and then it leads to like serious issues when you're an adult and you realize you're not the coolest adult, and then you're like, oh shit,
where are the piñatas?
Yeah, bring a piñata and I'll show you how cool I am. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we started talking about it just because it was something I saw.
You have a piñata in your room.
There's a little piñata in my room, yeah.
This begs the question,
mm-hmm.
Why is there a piñata in your room?
I don't know.
Well, that's a fair answer.
I seriously don't know. It's just there.
No, I'm being serious. That's a fair answer. Yeah.
And now that I think about it, I've never asked because it's only me and my sister, but I've never asked my sister. And now I kind of don't want to ask my sister because I'm scared that if I ask her, she'll also won't know. And then it'll be like a mystery.
I wonder if it's like somebody's calling card. They break into houses just to leave little piñatas, and then they leave.
And then I assume my sister put it there, and she assumed I put it there.
Yeah, and then you end up hating each other because you think you're each lying, and then your siblinghood collapses.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna ask.
Best to assume she put it there.
Yeah,
that is
if I have to guess, probably.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's the best practice. I'm trying to look around mine and see. Oh, I have incense sticks.
What flavor? No. You can't look at the packaging. You have to lick it and then tell me what the flavor was.
You smell it. You can smell it.
Oh, okay. I mean, burn one, but I just thought it was going to be faster if you just lick it.
No, I'll just smell it without burning it.
Oh, yeah.
No idea. Probably some like just sort of mystical name like Foggy Mountain or Damp Cave.
Well, it looks brown in color, so I'm gonna go with Count Chocula.
Lump of clay.
That's what Count Chocula smells like.
Oh, he smells pretty good. That one smells exactly the same. I think they're different though.
Dude, you should go. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but you should go to a drive-in test for COVID. And you know how they give you the little swab? Instead of the swab, just say, "Don't worry, I brought my own," and pull one out. Just go ham.
A scented COVID swab. Yeah. This is very luxury. So what do I owe this honor? That's not. I mean, that would be pretty funny, to be fair. I don't know. They all smell the same, so they might all be the same scent, I guess.
I mean, they're all in the same bag, isn't it?
No, but when I bought them, I definitely bought a multitude.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't say in the bag what they are. Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry. I don't know what the scent is, but it smells good.
I'm telling you, just
smells
lick
really
it.
good. It doesn't taste as strong as it smells, to be honest.
Oh, wow. That's cool. You see, that's why I'm always worried about licking stuff, because you
I hope
never
they're
know
not
when you're
poison.
going to like it.
Well, true, but you also never know when it could potentially kill you. Is incense poisonous?
I don't think like enough that one lick will kill you. I'm sure if you like ate a bunch of them, I'm sure you would actually
Right,
you would
well,
probably just throw up. Like I don't think it would kill you.
Yeah, but throwing up is the first step to dying. Sometimes.
No, I feel like throwing up is the response to try for your body not to die, because it's like trying to like get it out.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
And if you
true.
don't vomit, then it's more likely you'll die.
Yeah, but I'm saying that it's definitely happened where somebody's thrown up and then died. Like, right?
I don't know. Is that? I don't know if like throwing up led to death. If anything, I
No,
thought
I'm not
throwing
saying it
up
leads
did
to
not
death.
lead to death.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying it leads to death. I'm just saying like it's happened where somebody's thrown up and then probably died. Not because of the throw up, but just because they were dying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah. Well, cool. Carlos, I think I might have to get off.
Okay.
I gotta move the car.
Thank you guys for listening. This was The Random Show with Chad and Carlos. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and hopefully we can put out another episode pretty soon. See you next time.